A person in a protective suit walks a dog in a residential area under lockdown in Shanghai, China, April 5, 2022. Reuters Daily Song. Residents line up for nucleic acid testing at a residential area, during the second stage of a two-stage lockdown to curb the spread of the coronavirus in Shanghai, China, April 4. Reuters Daily Song. A line-up for coronavirus testing at a residential area in Shanghai, China, April 4. Reuters Daily Song. A man standing on a scooter scans a QR code to buy food from a vendor behind the barricades of a sealed-off area in Shanghai, March 30. Reuters Daily Song. A security guard wearing protective gear sets up barriers from inside a sealed-off area before the second stage of a two-stage lockdown in Shanghai, March 31. Reuters Daily Song. A worker in a protective suit sprays disinfectant in a community in Shanghai, China, April 5. Reuters Daily Song. A worker carries a plank as he sets up barriers to seal off the area before the second stage of a two-stage lockdown to curb the spread of the coronavirus in Shanghai, March 31. Reuters Daily Song. Bags of vegetables are seen at a residential compound before the second stage of a two-stage lockdown in Shanghai, March 31. Reuters Daily Song. Workers set up barriers to seal off the area before the second stage of a two-stage lockdown in Shanghai, March 31. Reuters Daily Song. An aerial view shows highways and buildings amid a lockdown in Shanghai, March 30. Reuters Daily Song. Workers in protective suits spray disinfectant in Shanghai, China, April 5. Reuters Daily Song. Workers in protective suits keep watch at a sealed-off area in Shanghai, March 30. Reuters Daily Song. A man uses a mobile phone while leaning on a scooter in front of barricades at a sealed-off area in Shanghai, March 30. Reuters Daily Song. A worker in a protective suit walks at an entrance to a tunnel leading to the Pudong area across the Huangpu River, after restrictions on highway traffic amid the lockdown, in Shanghai, March 28. Reuters Daily Song. An aerial view shows a bridge over the Huangpu River, amid traffic restrictions and a lockdown in the Pudong area in Shanghai, China, March 29. Reuters Daily Song. People pass food to residents over the barriers of an area under lockdown, amid the coronavirus disease, COVID-19 pandemic, in Shanghai, China March 25, 2022. Reuters Daily Song. Police officers in protective suits operate a drone with a loudspeaker reminding residents to follow epidemic preventive measures in Shanghai, March 30. Reuters Daily Song. A security guard in a protective suit stands near an exit of a tunnel leading to the Pudong area, in Shanghai, March 28. Reuters Daily Song. A man is tested for the coronavirus at a makeshift nucleic acid testing site behind barriers of an area under lockdown in Shanghai, March 26. Reuters Daily Song. Staff in personal protective equipment, PPE, work by a barrier of an area under lockdown in Shanghai, March 26. Reuters Daily Song. Police officers in protective suits keep watch at an entrance to a tunnel leading to the Pudong area across the Huangpu River, in Shanghai, March 28. Reuters Daily Song. A security guard in personal protective equipment walks at a main shopping area in Shanghai, March 29. Reuters Daily Song. Police officers in protective suits stand outside cordoned-off food stores in Shanghai, March 29. Reuters Daily Song. Two little girls wearing face masks play with their bikes following the coronavirus disease COVID-19 outbreak in Shanghai, China, March 29, 2022. Reuters Daily Song. A woman leans on a barrier sealing off an area under lockdown in Shanghai, March 28. Reuters Daily Song. A police officer in a protective suit keeps watch near a bridge leading to the Pudong area across the Huangpu River, in Shanghai, March 28. Reuters Daily Song. Medical staff in personal protective equipment walk in front of barriers of an area under lockdown in Shanghai, March 25. Reuters Daily Song. Workers in protective suits are seen in a residential compound under lockdown in Shanghai, March 28. Reuters Daily Song. Police and staff workers are tested for the coronavirus at a makeshift nucleic acid testing center inside barriers of an area under lockdown in Shanghai, March 24. Reuters Daily Song. Police and security members in protective suits stand outside cordoned-off food stores in Shanghai, March 29. Reuters Daily Song. A worker in a protective suit stands behind barriers sealing off a residential area under lockdown in Shanghai, March 29. Reuters Daily Song.